and Ben. They have Ipo. Ipo is about 9 months old. She is a German Shepherd and a rescue here for our board and train program. And she is actually here with her litter mate, Kalia. And they are both here to work on, get the really good foundation of obedience set while they're young. But they've also been having a little bit of issues, as litter mates often do, especially two females. They get in some squabbles, usually over resources, the resources being the owner's affection, attention, that kind of thing. There's been an issue in thresholds, going through thresholds at the same time. So they really need some good obedience and a way for the owners to intervene immediately when things start to kind of bubble up between the two girls. So e-collar training is perfect for that. We are going to get the e-collar on Ipo and get her paying attention, using it to get her attention, paying attention to us instead of the environment, smells, anything that moves. They've got a bit of a prey drive, there's lots of squirrels and birds out here. So anything that gets their attention, they try to tune out, their owners or whoever's talking to them, and just try to avoid doing what they're asked. They know some basics, but really getting them to do anything when they're, out of their element, everything's new right now, it's kind of challenging. We're going to work a lot with them together, but we're going to do a lot with them separately so that they start to have confidence and feel secure without the other one being there. That will make it easier for the owners when one has to go to the vet without the other, things like that. So we are going to build up their confidence and work them separately. And then have them, being able to respond and listen to commands even when they're together. Litter mates oftentimes kind of really get absorbed into each other and are in their own world, kind of like, twins. And so we're going to work through that so that, we can call one to us when they're playing and have them immediately drop what they're doing and come to us, the one that we call, or both. That will give the owners control so that when things do start to, sometimes it's been play that gets a little, out of hand. But generally, if the owner can intervene, give them a command, come sit or get on place, or even just off or leave it in the moment before it really turns into anything, they'll be under control. We'll be able to prevent. Prevention is the key in situations like this with dogs like this. And so the owners know they're gonna have to be on top of it and really pay attention to these girls. So we're gonna use that e-collar to get them really tuned into us, really paying attention. We're gonna get a solid recall on and off leash. We're gonna get them walking next to us, especially when they're together. They just pull like crazy. They see something, they both want to be the first one to it, so they're yanking you around. We're gonna get them walking on and off leash, heeling next to us together and separately. And we're gonna work a lot on their impulse control. They're young German Shepherds, they're very impulsive, so we are going to teach them how to control themselves and that they do not need to, give in to every impulse. So we're gonna work a lot on that, exercise that impulse control muscle. So we're gonna do all that in 2 weeks, so stay tuned. I'll show you a new Ipo then. Thanks. Hey, pup, come on. Good girl.
computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.